Hey folks, I'm Captain Jimbo Keith,
And I'm Captain Jim Keith.
and welcome to another episode of Keith Boys Outdoors. So this week we have our big giveaway we've been talking about. It's a pair of Cast King sunglasses that we're going to send out to one of you lucky guys. But Captain Jim's got the guest, the what we're going to call it, the mystery tool.
Yeah,
The
mystery
mystery tool back
item.
here. Item. Yeah,
Yeah,
mystery item.
mystery item.
Back here. He's going to show y'all right at the end of the show. And what you have to do is you've got to be following our Instagram, following our Facebook, and following us on YouTube. And just comment on YouTube, and we'll give the first right answer that comments on the YouTube page. We'll send them a pair of glasses. But once you comment on there, I'll message you back, and we'll try to get a private message going so I can get your address and get them mailed to you on short order. That being said, this past week in Cedar Key, we had a pretty decent weather. Monday and Tuesday was, Wednesday was a little worse, and then Thursday and Friday were good, and Saturday was bad. So it's kind of still in a trend of some wind blowing. Fish bit good though, didn't they?
Yeah. Trout bit good, and
Yeah.
then caught a few redfish early in the week.
Yeah. So
And it kind of dwindled off a little bit for me
on the moon.
late. When
He did catch a couple real big ones though.
Yeah.
What was
We
the big
had a
one you
good.
caught?
We had a 29 and a 34.5-inch redfish.
Big reds.
Caught him on that new
Recon reel.
Recon reel. Yep.
Recon reels are really holding up good.
Yeah, got a video of it and
Yeah.
hanging on.
Yeah, I think they're gonna
big fish.
be really good reels.
Yeah.
You're gonna hear us talk a lot about the Recon reels. Had some people on here wanting us to do some live filming. Get out on the boat and fish. Not really live, but do some fishing. As soon as our producer gets out of school, we'll start some of that. We just need to have her on the boat, and I'm working on a few things. If you have any connections with some good cameras that we have that we could put on our boat that are easy for us to use while we're working, we'll try to get some more of that footage. But it's just a little shout out. We've used GoPros and all, but trying something a little bit small, a little easier, we can operate and download on the computer.
Yeah.
Anyway, that being said, I used Green Moon this week, and then I also started throwing some of the Laguna shrimp in that darker water, and they were nailing that thing. So Swanee River's flooding right now, so don't come to Cedar Key planning it to be clean water.
Yeah, it's all dark.
It's dark.
All dark water, and probably be that way for a while.
Yeah,
they got the boat ramps closed there on the river.
Yeah.
All the boat ramps are closed there on the Swanee.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be that way for a while. I don't see it cleaning up for a while.
Yeah, that turns all the water dark down to Cedar Key because it comes out down the river.
Yeah, it comes out down
that
way.
There, goes that way. Seems to go south.
Yeah, seems to always come our way.
Yeah,
that's for sure. That's for sure.
But the trout and everything been good action.
Yeah,
and catching the mackerel here and there, not too many, but here and there.
I did hear some reports out on the reef, but the weather's been so sketchy when you can get out there.
Yeah.
Getting out there is a problem. The water's probably stirred up all the way out there as well, I would imagine.
Yeah, I had the power poles are awesome when it's blowing. I just don't. You can't fish effectively without them,
especially when it's blowing.
Yeah, when that wind's blowing. So
I
had one break this week, and anyway.
That was from faulty
mounting.
The people that had rigged it up before.
Yeah.
When he got the boat, they hadn't mounted it right.
Anyway, we got that fixed, but I just want to say, if you don't have a power pole, you need to look and get one on your boat, because you can just stop yourself there. If you catch a couple of fish, you're drifting along, and the tide's moving, the wind's going, you can hit that power pole button and stop and fish that area because the trout school up.
And
you can catch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sometimes.
Yeah.
The way we're fishing, we stop in places, you can limit out right there.
Yeah.
You'll just stop your boat. But if it was blowing and windy, you'd be gone.
Yeah.
You'll go past it, and you pass that whole school of fish real quick. So
really hard to get back on that.
I recommend you looking into getting some power poles for your boat if you don't have them.
A lot of people
worth it.
Say, oh, they're expensive. Well, I'll tell you what,
worth it.
You spend a lot of money on a boat, you spend a lot of money on fuel, you spend a lot of money on your tackle and your rod and reels, and then your time's limited to when you can go, and you get there and it's blowing 15 to 20. You don't realize your boat's drifting so fast and you're having to fish so fast it's not enjoyable. But if you have power poles, you can make it way more enjoyable, and it opens up your days of fishing.
And it's just not only fishing. When you pull up
Yeah.
the dock, you can power pole down and keep your boat off the dock,
Yeah.
you know, and just in the tide and tie up and just pull over there with a rope if the tide's working way.
Yeah.
It depends on weight, and you can. It's a real handy tool.
Very handy. Very handy.
Different things. You can launch the boat by yourself a lot with the power pole.
Yeah, it helps a lot.
Yeah, you don't even need to tie your boat up. In my bass boat,
yeah,
I'll back close to the ramp, down like beside the ramp if they have a ramp, and then the dock, and just back it right there by the dock. And when it comes off the trailer, hit your power pole buttons, it'll peg and stay right there, right beside the dock. All you have to do is walk and step in and get in the boat.
Makes really nice.
And hit the button again and go on. Crank it up, you know. Yeah. So you don't even need to mess with ropes. Sometimes you know how to use them. It's a handy tool.
Really. We've talked to a few people. I don't know. That's just one more thing I got to have on my boat. Yeah. I'm telling you, it is one handy piece.
Yeah.
I'll never own another boat without them. Yeah. Even on my airboats, they're not that much weight. I'm glad my airboat came with them. If it didn't, I would have been purchasing something to put on it. It's definitely something that helps a whole lot. Whether you're launching the boat, a bunch.
Yep.
It's a huge huge thing.
Another thing, I don't know if we mentioned it, but the warmer weather's coming up. Snook are going to start biting here shortly. I recommend you beefing up your leader line.
Yeah, beef up your leader line a little bit.
I think we
touched base on that last week a little bit.
Yeah, don't forget to do that.
Season's fixing to close, and therefore they're going to start biting here. So it closes May 1st, and then it won't open back up till September. But there's some really good snook fishing fixing to happen. But anyway, guys, we appreciate it. The bass bite's still decent up and around. I'd like to congratulate Logger with Bass Assassin and his partner. They won the breast cancer tournament this past weekend in Palatka. That was a huge win. I'm sure they were throwing some Bass Assassin worms, whether they were throwing something with a trailer. But congratulations, Logger. I'm sure Dad's proud of you and your mom too. Yeah. But we're gonna keep grinding away out there on the saltwater. Yeah. You see us out there, stop and say hey, please do. We really enjoy it. And without further ado, it's the mystery item.
All right. I was fishing in the lake and come up across this, and I knew right away what it was. And I picked it up out of the bonnets here, and it was floating. But if you can identify this item I've got here, and tell us what it is and what it might be.
First one to comment on YouTube.
And here it is. I'm going to hold it there and let you look at it. Okay? All right. See that? Okay.
It's still got the grime floating on it right out of the lake.
Yep. And this is an old one. It's been used a lot. Okay?
I'm sure it's got some memories and some stories to be told.
When I saw it, I said, oh, that's neat. That's neat. So that's something I like to put up in my...
in our room.
I had it back here. It's been back there for a while, even in our other videos. So,
well, guys, thank y'all for joining us. Thank you for being with us and hanging out. And like, subscribe, follow, all the good stuff. And we'll be posting some pictures on our social media. Keep y'all up to date.
All right.
All right. God bless.
Catch you later.
Catch you later.